Hello, everybody. My name is Brody, and I'm here once again with my friend Peter. Say hello.
Hello, Brody.
To discuss some fan fiction. This time about the world famous anime and manga Naruto.
Yay!
Peter, what is your familiarity with this franchise?
I've watched all of the original series, a little bit of Shippuden, and then I stopped because I got tired of Shippuden.
I hate Naruto, but I like Naruto fan fiction.
Oh, really?
It's funny.
It's funny, is it?
I like Naruto, but I also hate it.
I feel like of all the fanfictions I've seen, I've probably seen the most of Naruto.
I love the prequel to Boruto's dad's story.
Yeah, Boruto's dad story. I love it. Geez, I wish Boruto's dad had a story.
I mean, that's what we're talking about today.
Oh yeah, Boruto's dad.
Boruto's
the next
dad.
Boruto.
The Boruto, the before Boruto.
Yeah, the before Boruto.
You
Boruto.
finally know what that fox thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fox thing.
I wonder if they'll have explained that in Boruto.
Jeez, I wonder if they will.
Do you think there'll be an entire scene of him explaining Tower Beast to Boruto and he just goes like, what the fuck is that? What is that? Why do you have a fox thing living in your gut? Grandpa did what?
Grandpa's a dick.
Grandpa's stupid. How do you think this would work? Bonus question, who's your favourite Naruto character?
I don't really have one. I like Kakashi, but then everybody likes Kakashi.
Yeah.
I don't. I always kind of liked Rock Lee, to be perfectly honest.
He sucks.
Yeah, he does suck. I just like the idea of him. Like,
No, he's cool at the start.
he's cool at the
In
start.
Naruto, he's cool.
In Naruto, he's
No,
cool, but Shippuden.
I don't hate Rock Lee. I'm just disappointed he never did anything.
No, I agree. I think
Which
they
is
just
the biggest problem with all shonen mangas.
they limelighted like Naruto so much more than any other character. Obviously, because he's the main
Except
character.
Sasuke.
Except Sasuke, yeah. The love.
Yeah,
boys, the
yeah.
Love boys.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. with their sexual tension between the two of them. Yeah.
So Kakashi's your favorite character, I guess.
Can't you or Rock Lee? Rock Lee, like first season, like actual Naruto when they're kids, because he was cool then. He was really cool with his fights and stuff. Always liked them. But yeah, those two.
I guess Shino would be mine, but then I guess my real answer would be Gaara.
Actually, no, Gaara's pretty cool. Damn. Yeah, Gaara's pretty cool. I like Gaara.
Then I like Killer Bee too.
Damn.
You know what? Those could just be my three favorite characters.
I forget about actual good Naruto characters.
Well, you don't know who Killer Bee is because you never got up to that part. You know who Killer Bee is?
You see him at the end of. You see him at the start of Shippuden.
No, you
No,
don't.
no, you don't. No, you're right. You don't.
You're completely
No,
wrong. He doesn't
I'm
show up
wrong.
till like halfway through
No,
shit.
yeah, you're 100% right. He mentions going off to train with him, but that's it.
What? No.
Yeah, he comes back. No, it does. Isn't
You're
it?
you're
it's
talking
Shippuden.
about Jiraiya, you dummy.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
He,
Maybe we shouldn't do this episode if you're gonna be this silly. You
hey
silly
man,
goose.
last time I watched or even looked at anything Naruto was like 3 years ago.
It's fine. I exist, and I probably ranted about half the stuff that happened.
I probably didn't actually pay attention.
Man, you're supposed to pay attention to your best friend.
Yeah, but it's Naruto. The only thing I'm willing to rant about
I
is
promised
the
you
pairing.
I like Naruto, guys. I just like it a certain way.
A certain way in a certain format that's not actually
What do you expect from these fan fictions, Peter?
I mean, yeah, you got a point.
No, what do you expect from this franchise's fan
Oh,
fiction, Peter?
I expect like alternate universe AUs.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
I don't really talk about it, but that happens a lot.
Yeah, like they're in a world without shinobi and the ninjas and powers, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And all that type of deal. I feel like there's a lot of that.
Okay, let's start. Common trends and tropes. This is your least favourite segment, probably.
Yeah. I have a certain love-hate for each part, depending on what.
But you really like the third segment.
I do like the third segment
What are you
because I
talking
like to
about?
hear about like the different ones.
The different stories.
It's fun.
First trend. Village hidden in the leaves. More like the pieces of shit who hate children.
What?
What do you think that means?
They hate children.
They hate Naruto specifically.
I get
That's
that.
in the show.
That's
but,
in the show though.
But it's a lot worse than fan fiction.
Oh, it's like
Like mobs. Mobs start to beat up children. It's like, wow, you're evil. How can regular people do this to children?
Maybe it's like an indoctrination.
I think the worst it ever got is that they tied him up in a bag and then threw him on a bonfire. What the fuck? Yeah. So yeah, this is exaggerated to the nth degree. Because in this actual series, they just kind of glare at him and tell their kids not to hang out with him. They don't actually form mobs to kill him.
They don't. They're more like he's the cursed child. Don't
You
get near
think
him.
you think at some point the third would step in at that point in stories like that? But he kind of just lets it happen, or he doesn't know, which doesn't make any sense because he has a crystal ball. Remember the crystal ball?
I do.
The fucking that's never seen again.
I thought you were gonna say then he steps in and joins.
He joins in. Yeah, I'm sure the
Fuck
third
you,
would
kid.
Fuck you, kid. You killed some people, not really though. You killed how many people did you think the fox killed before they stopped it? It couldn't have been more than like 50 guys.
I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I reckon you're around the right mark.
Couldn't have been that many because a generation later, there's still enough people to have a war.
Actually, yeah, they have a big.
No, they haven't. No, there was a war at the start of the series before the villages were formed. That's the timeline.
Yeah.
And then there was a second one at some point after the villages were formed. Then, like 10 years after that, there was a third one when Minato was there. It was Naruto's fourth Hokage.
Okay.
Remember?
I didn't remember anything about the wars, to be honest.
And then the fourth one is where they all team up together to fight white people.
To fight what? I mean, okay.
And that one-eyed bastard.
Oh, Kaneki from
Toby.
Tokyo.
No, Toby.
Oh
Obito.
yeah, Obito, who's like, I'm a goofy goofball, and he's like, lol, I'm actually big bad.
No, I'm actually not the big bad.
No,
I'm just actually not the big bad. Who's dead?
Yeah.
He's alive again. What was his plan if he couldn't bring Madara back to life with the Edo Tensei?
I always felt like, I don't know, to be honest, to that question,
Because
I
there's
know.
I know there's like a jutsu that you can use to bring people back to life, but what happens if your body is like an old man? Does your body just stay an old man, or does it go back to your youth? Because I don't care how strong Madara is. If he comes back as an old man, he's not going to be that big of a threat.
I don't know, but to me, it always seemed like the Naruto like storyline, the Shippuden storyline, like mostly Shippuden, was just confusing as fuck.
Well, yeah.
Just like they went one way, and then suddenly it felt like a new director came.
We're getting
and
off topic. We're supposed to be talking about the fan fiction.
Yeah, you know, you're right. Let's get back
on. The harem no jutsu, which is a real thing in the series, but this means a different context.
Yeah.
What do you think it means, Peter?
It's a jutsu that gives you a harem, or something along the lines of it's a story where Naruto has a harem.
Okay, yeah. In which Naruto is a ladies' man or has discovered a jutsu that makes women love him. That's like a roofie, right?
That's like a roofie. That's like...
like we have that in real life Naruto, it's called a roofie.
I mean, I feel like he's getting heaps of shit if the village found out he was using a jutsu to seduce women.
That would be horrible.
That'd be fucking horrible.
That'd be terrifying.
He'd be kicked out, kind of horrible.
Yeah. It's like, this is forbidden jutsu number 676. There's like 1 million forbidden jutsus, all invented by one guy, apparently.
Who also invented the harem jutsu.
No, Naruto invented the harem jutsu.
Oh, no.
The true harem jutsu.
The true harem jutsu.
The kid-friendly one.
The kid-friendly one, yeah. I still can't believe
the kid-friendly one. I say it's like a giant naked women.
I still can't believe
that's more kid-friendly than the roofie jutsu.
I still can't believe he put his time and effort into making that.
He was a dumb kid. He was pranking people. I can believe he put time into that. Don't look at the thing. It's cheating.
He was a big shit stirrer.
The next one is godlike Naruto. Naruto is super strong. I'm not even gonna bother to explain that.
I mean, he kind of gets to that point.
Yeah, but he gets there early. So he fights Zone, beats him like one punch, and ruins the entire message of that story. Jiraiya gets to work. It's not a sex thing.
I know. I figured.
I mean, I know he writes porn. But...
Yeah. I imagine Jiraiya gets to work. I imagine he can't earn ends meet as training people anymore, so he has to get a job.
No, it's a story where he actually looks after Naruto and be a good godfather instead of abandoning him for 13 years.
Oh.
Because he's the godfather. You know
Yeah.
this, right?
I remember vaguely about that.
So instead of actually not looking after him for 13 years and Naruto being alone and soul-crushing loneliness, he actually performs his duty and actually does shit. Because Jiraiya is a horrible godfather.
He's a horrible godfather. He disappeared like so.
13 years he was gone. Never to be seen again. Kyuubi the nice guy?
QB. I can't remember QB.
Kyuubi's the Ninetales.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, nice Ninetales Fox, I guess.
The Ninetales, or Kurama, which is his name,
That's what I remember.
is nice from the start instead of being like a weird demon.
But he is a weird demon.
Nah, man, he was nice all along.
He
Because
was
near the
nice.
end, he's just kind of like just there.
Yeah, oh, yeah, by the end of it, because Nuru got so strong that he can suppress him, I guess.
No, like that happens, and then later the Kyuubi just goes like, "Yeah, okay, I'll be friends with you, Naruto. Let's work together," and then they fist bump.
What?
And
I
then,
don't remember that.
There's like a second power up in that form where he gets the coat, in the chakra coat.
I vaguely know what we talk about.
And then, like, he's just nice for the rest of the series for some reason. Even though apparently he was a horrible demon and he said all those things like, "I'm gonna eat your bones, child."
Tell that to a 14-year-old child. 13.
Yeah, 13. And ages in Naruto are weird.
Yeah.
You go to war when you're 13.
Mm-hmm. You're 13 now, son. You're old enough to die for us.
The Ninetales is a girl?
Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm expecting, like, weird stories about, like, the Nine-Tailed being like,
Well,
oh, yeah.
Well, the tailed beasts are apparently genderless.
Yeah, that's what...
But,
Are they?
but yeah, they don't have bits to
Oh, yeah.
have sexual intercourse.
Guess the
so
demons,
so,
so...
No, they're beings literally made of chakra. They're not demons at all. Okay, backstory and the entire history of the Naruto world. Go now. It's like the fairy tale episode all over again.
Yeah, I know, right?
I feel like this is going to be every anime episode.
Yeah, it is, because it's confusing as shit, and, like, it takes forever to explain.
Because it's just shown and they make it up as they go along.
Yeah.
Okay, from the very beginning, there was like a chakra tree. And it was like a tree, like a god tree. It was the Ten Towers, which is a tree.
Okay.
And then the tree had a fruit, and then an alien lady ate the fruit. She's an alien, by the way. There were aliens in Naruto.
Okay.
Yeah, the final villain of the original Naruto series is an alien who had a chakra fruit. And then she got magical powers known as chakra. And she kind of just ruled over the entire planet. And then she had two sons, and one of them was the Sage of Six Paths. You know who that guy is? Vaguely. Who eventually went on to teach chakra to the entire world. Their mum went crazy, and then they sealed her in the moon. Because her name is Kaguya, and Kishimoto has no imagination. For those you don't know, Kaguya is like a lady in Japanese mythology who lives on the moon. So she gets sealed in the moon, I think. No, the Ten Towers get sealed on the moon. I don't remember. It's something like that. Something gets sealed in the moon, Kaguya gets defeated, and then Sage of Six Paths' brother just kind of lives on the moon. Because there's oxygen on the moon in Naruto for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, they fight on the moon in one movie. And there's just air there. Yeah. And then the entire story happens... Wait, what was I trying to explain again?
The back lore of the Ninetales and all the different...
Oh yeah, how the Ninetales came be. No, the Jubi doesn't get sealed in the moon. Kaguya gets sealed in the moon. And with the rest of the Ten Towers, because it's too strong on its own, the tree's already turned into a monster by this point.
Oh.
So by the Ten Towers, Hagoromo, who's the Sage of Six Paths, splits it into 9 beings with different tails for each number. So you got the 1 tail, the 2 tails, etc., etc. And that's what the 9-tailed beasts are. They're just beings made of chakra that will want a tree. One being. And the end goal of Naruto is to put them all back together so they can get a giant thing that can nuke the planet.
Ah.
Like, no, it was to turn everybody in... Put everybody under a jutsu that makes them live the best of their lives. But it's all fake. That was the Tsukiyomi, you remember that?
I don't remember that.
The Genjutsu? You can put people under illusions in your mind.
Yeah.
Remember Itachi used it on Sasuke to torture him for like a couple of days?
I remember that.
And he kind of just beats Kakashi by looking at him once. Like there's not even a fight. He just looks at him and is like, yep, over. Fight's over. So that's what the Nine-Tail are. They're just beings made of chakra. They kind of just exist. It's a lot to think about.
I'd never heard the actual lore behind the different tails, like the one tails and all that. So, that's...
Why he decided to make them foxes and weird turtle monsters and an ox with legs and like ox with tentacles? Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe he was just feeling a bit. Maybe he was just feeling a bit like
He's like, oh, look, an octopus.
like an octopus with an ox. Like he got pretty inventive, and then in the ninth one, he just kind of like, yeah, just a fox.
Yeah.
It's like there's like he goes through like the ringer. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna make like a tanuki one to start off with, a tanuki made of sand, and then like a cat made of fire, and oh yeah, a goat dolphin with 5 tentacle tails, and then I'm gonna make a gorilla with tentacles named Goku.
What?
Because I watched Dragon Ball Z in the Middle Ages. I don't know. I think that's what it's a reference to. Dragon Ball Z.
What? A gorilla with tentacles.
Yeah, I'll look at a picture of it right now. And then oh god, what was? And then I'm gonna make an ox with 8 tails, which is tentacles. And then I'm just gonna make a fox for the 9th one.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense. That's the natural progression.
Natural progression. Oof. Well, like you said, with showing mangas, they're made the
Goku
9th one the
Naruto.
first.
When I search Goku Naruto, I just get there. He is. Gorilla. There. That's a natural progression, isn't it?
That's so weird and creepy looking.
I don't even remember how many tails it has. I can't tell if
It
remember
looks
if
like a
it's
spider. Like, look at its mouth. It's like a...
Yeah, they're weird monsters.
The only one that looks like an animal is the...
We spent 20 minutes.
I know.
We're talking about
I
that
know.
one. Oh,
This
no.
is what you come to expect with shonen manga lore. Oh my god.
So yeah, the tailed beasts are practically genderless, even though some of them have lady voices and some of them have man voices, and they have female and male names. They're basically genderless anyway.
Okay.
Next one, Naruto and his brother Naruto.
Okay, go on.
Stories in which Naruto has a sibling who are just a different version of his character from other fan fiction. Like I remember reading one where it was Naruto, but he was a bit older, like Itachi's age. Itachi was a lady in this one, so I can think you can guess where this was going.
Yeah, okay.
And he was like, he had a little brother named Member, which is a reference to one of the Naruto movies. Like, they go to an alternate dimension in one of the movies, where Naruto's parents never died and he's evil for some reason.
He's evil.
And Sasuke never left the village, so he kind of just exists, but he's just an emo.
He didn't stop being an emo?
No, he's just like a dick.
That's funny.
And then, I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, your little brother, who was basically just normal Naruto, but he had a different name, and then Naruto, who's not really Naruto, was like a giant edgelord who had sex like every other chapter. It was awful.
Oh god.
I couldn't find it to talk about it, but that happened.
At least now we know about it.
Yay.
Yay.
All Madara wanted was a girlfriend. That's why he's evil.
That's why he's evil. Yeah.
No, if you were to write a fanfiction girlfriend for him, he would never go evil. Because she's so perfect. Do you fuck Madara?
No.
I don't think I would either. Although the hair. You know how I like characters with big poofy hair?
Yeah. The big poof. You like the big...
I like the big poof. I don't think that would work if Madara had a girlfriend. I don't think he would go evil. No, I don't. I think he would still be evil. In fact, I bet his girlfriend would die in a horrible way, and that would make him even more evil. Yeah. Because this is Naruto, and no one can have a happy childhood.
Yeah, no one has happy childhoods in Naruto.
Besides, Madara is probably gay.
Probably.
I mean, I say that ironically. I don't know if he is. I mean, every other story seems to make him gay. So it's fine.
Every other
I guess I can just assume. Next one is OC Tailed Beast, where you can make your own tailed beast.
Okay, that's it.
You have 6.5 tails.
I was gonna say, is it like
10 tails? Oh wait, no, there's already 11 tails. Wait, it's stronger than the 10 tails? No, it's something different.
I imagine those stories have OCs who have those tail beasts.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because there's like 7 other tailed Jinchuriki guys who don't do anything, so you can just make your own characters about them. Because I think they're only ever shown once in this series, and then they're forgotten forever.
Pretty sure you're right. We're here. We're not here anymore.
We're here, but we're already dead because the Akatsuki killed us before we showed up.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we're here. We're just here to say hello, and then we're leaving.
Yeah.
Last one. Uzumaki time.
More than one Uzumaki alive besides Naruto?
Well, you know how there's like the Uzumaki clan?
Yeah.
Who apparently was super strong?
Yeah.
Well, Naruto's not the only member of that family still alive. At the start of the story, anyway. Or even at the end, there's 2.
Really? I didn't know
Karin is an Uzumaki. Uzumakis have red hair. And Nagato, who's Pain, was also an Uzumaki.
He wasn't really. I
Yeah,
didn't know
so
that.
Naruto and him are distant cousins, probably.
But he's evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, this is just the story where the Uzumaki clan comes back, and they're just a bunch of OCs just show up with red hair.
Is it like their friends OCs kind of deal?
I don't know, maybe. There are some fanfiction where at the start they request you to send in your OCs. It's like they can be in the story.
Okay.
That happens in One Piece a lot.
The One Piece fanfiction.
One Piece fanfiction, because like, hey, make your own crew member. I'm gonna put him on the crew, and I'll just.
We should save that talk for that episode.
It's like 6 months away.
We should save that talk for that episode.
Well, we're putting out episodes. It'll be 6 months away. By the way, it was Peter's fault once again. No, it's no one's fault.
I was gonna say.
No, it's no one's fault. No, don't hit me. Help me. It's not no one's fault. No, it was no one's fault. I forgot for a second there. I was about to blame Peter again for the jokes, but no. It's nobody's fault.
No.
Well, on the bright side, you'll get an episode that's not 6 weeks late.
Yeah.
Or like 6 weeks in the past.
Yeah.
This one will probably be uploaded like a week after we finish recording it. Okay, that's done. That was awful.
That was awful.
Because, oh boy, Naruto gets me going. Maybe we should just make another podcast where I explain Naruto poorly. Explaining something poorly. That can be a new series.
You could just put it to the channel. Just do what you did with
The thing that's not out yet.
the thing that's not out there. Yeah.
The thing that I can't talk about.
The thing we can't talk about.
Okay, shipping. Are you excited, Peter?
No. Especially like I'm okay sometimes for different fandoms, but Naruto, no.
Once again, I have all of these are from a wonderful site on Tumblr known as the Phantom Stacked. I can't pronounce this word. Stactician.
Stactician. It should be.
Yeah, it's a Tumblr. Phantom Statistician.
Yeah. Yeah.
Statistician. Okay. Phantom Statistician. On Tumblr. So yeah, go check him out or her. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lady.
Go check them out.
Yep, the link will be in the description as always.
Yeah.
Who are the 3 main characters of Naruto, Peter? Who are the 3 main characters in Naruto?
Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto.
I mean, that's pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would argue that at some point... No, those are the 3 main characters.
Who are you gonna say that you reckon?
I was trying to think of like a character who was more important than Sakura.
You mean everyone?
I mean everyone. But then I
usability?
realized I couldn't make every single character a main character, just because they're more important than Sakura.
Yeah.
Killer Bee was like a main character for a little while.
I'm disappointed that nothing really happened with her after the that puppet fight in Shippuden, and it wasn't even her who was really fighting. It was a puppet
old
chick.
granny.
Yeah. See when.
Okay. So we're gonna start with Sakura. Who do you think the most popular ship with Sakura is?
I don't know, but I'm. Actually, yeah. Because I know. There's some people who love the actual canon ship, which I hate. I'm gonna put that on the record right now, and I very much hate it.
It's not a healthy relationship.
It's not a healthy relationship. No, if your relationship's like theirs, don't. Just just don't. Just
They exist, but they shouldn't. Really.
they shouldn't.
Well, not the same way.
Not in the same way.
Not in the same way, but the same.
I mean,
horrible
if your
implications.
partner attempts to murder you on multiple occasions before you date, then you shouldn't date.
Yeah. Who do you think it is? Who do you think it is? Because keep in mind, Naruto x Sakura is also popular.
Yeah, true. I don't know
Because
how
those
popular,
fans
though.
are in denial. Remember when they started a petition to cancel Boruto until they got a rewritten ending?
I didn't hear about that. What?
They tried to rewrite the ending of Naruto so Sakura would be with Naruto.
Dude.
They started a petition. They're in denial, man. They're crazy.
Fuck it. It'll be one of the main cast. I feel like Naruto or Sasuke.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna say Sasuke.
It was 61% of the votes. It's Sasuke.
Worship.
It's more than 50% of all fanfiction about Sakura.
It's the worst ship in
The
the
second
series.
highest is Naruto at 20%.
That's not that high, but okay.
I'm going to go through the list of everyone she's been shipped with from the small sample size of 8,000 stories. Which is significantly small, because Naruto has over 400,000 stories on fanfiction.net.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories.
So this is a small sample size, but yeah, who cares? One Nenji is 1%. Remember Nenji?
I do remember Nenji.
And then Sasori is 2%. Ino is 1%.
I can see why people do go Ino, because they always talk, I guess.
Gaara is 2%. Gaara deserves way better.
Gaara deserves way better.
He doesn't get with anybody in the end.
He doesn't? That's sad. I want him... he's happy as himself, though.
He has a kid, like an adopted kid.
Oh, that's sweet.
Madara is 1%, the main villain. Because this happens all the time. You have a female protagonist, and then you have a male villain. They're going to get shipped together no matter what. Itachi is 4%.
Why Itachi?
I don't know. Hinata is 1%. Kakashi is 6%.
Okay.
Shikamaru was 1%.
Didn't Shikamaru have a thing for Sakura?
No.
No, it was someone else.
Tamari.
Oh, Tamari, oh.
Wind Girl. That's what
Yeah.
that's Shumaku. I don't think anyone's going to argue because that's the most canon ship of all. That's the best one.
Yeah.
Best one. And then Sai at 1%. You remember Sai?
I don't remember Sai.
He's the pale-faced kid
Oh,
who draws the painting.
He was cool. I actually liked his ability.
Okay.
He was
I've
evil,
also got
wasn't he?
something interesting for this. I also have the Sakura fanfiction chart for M-rated stories only.
There's an M.
There is the small distinction between the two, believe it or not.
A small distinction.
Since, for example, Sasuke is still on top, but he's 6% lower. He's 55%. Naruto is at 18%. Madara has gone up to 2%. Sasori remains at 2%. Ino goes up to 2. Gaara goes up to 3. I assume these are just stories where they have sex.
Yeah, no, I that's what I'm assuming.
Hinata remains at 1%. Itachi goes up to 6. Nenji remains at 1, and Kakashi goes up to 9.
He goes up to 9.
Yep. Sai disappears, Shikamaru remains at 1, and Deidara appears. Remember Deidara?
I don't remember Deidara.
He's the bomb guy.
Vaguely now.
He has mouths on his hands that put up
Yeah,
fire
yeah, him.
explosions.
He was. I didn't know how I feel about him.
He was
still.
Sasori's partner.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's weird. Next one, we have Sasuke. Sasuke.
I love you, Sasuke.
Who do you think the most popular ship is Sasuke is?
Sakura.
Yeah, 47%.
Yeah.
Next highest after
I hate
that.
how high these.
Next is Naruto at 33%. And then we're gonna go down the list. At 2% is his brother Itachi. At 3% is Ino. 1% Karin. Remember Karin? Orange-haired girl. On Sasuke's team.
Sasuke's team.
Karin. Karin.
Um.
She has the glasses.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I love how you had to tell me she had glasses, and that painted the picture.
Yeah, not the
for me.
red hair or the.
No.
She was on Sasuke's team. It's like she has the glasses. You know, the famous character trait of glasses. At 13% is Hinata. At 1%, Naruto. Female Naruto.
Oh, okay.
That's what they call female Naruto. Naruto.
Oh, Naruto, okay.
Because, you know, Japanese is like ko as female pronoun, I think.
Naruto.
And then at 1%, Ten. Do you remember Ten?
Very, very vaguely.
She is the most worthless Naruto character. She's the one who got shafted the most.
Is she in Rock Lee's
No.
group? Or
Yeah,
no?
she's in Rock Lee's group
Oh, okay.
with Nenji. Remember Nenji?
Yeah. Nenji's cool. I like
She got stuck with the two of the coolest guys from the original Naruto. She was just forgotten forever. That's because Kishimoto can't write women characters. Shit. There's only one female character I like in Naruto, and that's Naruto's mom. And the only reason she's good is because she doesn't have enough time to get fucked up.
She dead.
Because she's dead already. Now Sasuke M-rated fanfiction. This one actually changes. Who do you think the new most popular character in this is?
Naruto.
It's 44%. In M-rated fanfiction only, Naruto's more popular than Sakura. That's funny. Sakura's at 37%. Itachi goes up to 3. Naruto goes up to 2. Hinata goes down to 12. Kaine remains at 1, and Ino goes down to 1 as well.
Okay.
Interesting, don't you think? That there's such a difference.
I love how I fucking knew. I knew that it was gonna be like that. I was like, there's no way. There's no way it's not.
And finally, we have the knuckle-headed orange idiot himself. The 7th Hokage Naruto. Who is his most popular ship?
I'm going to say
It's
Hinata.
close, by the way.
I'm going to say either Hinata or Sakura.
Okay. It's Sasuke.
Whoa!
37%.
I love how for the Naruto, based ones, it's boy love.
Yeah, that's what Naruto is, man. Boy love.
Boy love.
That's why Gamadra is gay.
Yeah,
Sasuke is at 37%, followed by Hinata at 36%, then Sakura at 16%.
Okay, I was off the mark about Sakura.
Keep in mind that these are results from after the series ended,
which
which probably influences the numbers a lot, because there's canon pairings.
Yeah, the canon pairings.
It's not like Hitman Reborn where we'll never know.
We'll never know.
I mean, there's only one choice, right?
Yeah.
Neither of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they both suck.
Well, the parents kind of suck in that. I just wish it was better.
Yeah. Then there's 2% Itachi. Naruto and Itachi. 2% Kakashi.
Oh.
1% Kurama, the Nine Tails himself. Which I assume
Is
there's probably a lady in that one.
I was gonna say it's probably that trope you told me about before. With the lady.
Ino is at 2%, and oh god, you're never gonna know who this character is.
Probably not.
Fu at 1%.
Nope, no idea.
She is the Jinchuriki for the seven-tailed beast. She gets killed off screen.
So we don't even know what she looks like. Or...
No, we know what she looks like because they show them all off. She's like a tanned girl with green hair and orange eyes. One of them's got steam powers and the other one's got lava powers. So I don't know how they died.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the dude's got fucking steam armor that shoots out steam.
That's
He just rockets across the level.
dumb. Why didn't they show anything of them in the story of them fighting?
The Seven Tails is a giant bug, so Flu can fly.
Why didn't they show anything of?
One of them got a filler arc. I remember he was a Six Tails slug, so he shot out bubbles that were poisoned and exploded.
What? Why didn't they show any fights of these people in the show? That would be awesome. What the hell?
Yeah, they're really cool. That's one of my biggest disappointments in Naruto. Ino. Oh wait, no, I said Ino. Gaara is at 2%. Kiba is at 1%. Kiba also ends up with nobody by the end of Naruto. So yeah. Shikamaru is at 1%. And oh god, here's another character you're never gonna know, but I know. Tayuya? How do you pronounce that? Tayuya.
Tayuya?
Tayuya. Do you remember Tayuya?
No.
She was in the OG Naruto.
Was she?
Yeah. She was one of the Sound 4. The only girl one with the flute.
That does ring a
The
bell.
one Shikamaru and Tamari beat the crap out of.
I don't remember that.
No, they beat her. She's dead. Yeah, Shikamaru, cold heart bitch, fucking murdered her. Now the M-rated fan fiction. Do you think anything's changed?
The M-rated fan fiction? I don't know. I feel like it'd still be boy love.
Yeah, Sasuke is even higher now at 41%. Nada is at 27. She's gone down significantly. Sakura has also gone down significantly. She's at 11 now. And a bunch of new characters have been added. And a lot of them you won't recognize. And it's actually kind of hard to read from where I'm reading it. So you got Tuyuya again, Sound 4 girl. And, Trishina, who was Naruto's mom.
Ah.
And since this is M-rated only, you can only...
Yeah. I love you, Mom.
That's too much love.
That's too much love, son.
Phil is at 1%, Kiba at 1, Tamari at 1, Kurama has gone up to 2. Because, yeah, that makes sense. Karin, who's also a distant cousin of Naruto, because she's also an Uzumaki.
Yeah.
She's at 1. Kakashi at 2. Who's wearing the same? Anko, remember Anko? Snake Lady.
I remember her name only. That's the thing.
She's Snake Lady, she had purple hair.
I remember the purple hair.
Okay.
I don't remember.
The mesh.
I don't remember what she does though. Besides,
She doesn't do anything. You could ask that about any Naruto character, and the answer 50% of the time, well, she doesn't do anything.
That's probably why I don't remember a lot of.
Yeah. Okay. Ino is 2%. Oh, I skipped 1. No, I skipped 2. Gaara is at 2%. Yukiko is at 1. You don't know Yukiko is who? She's the two-tailed Jinchuriki.
Yeah.
She's blonde and has cat powers.
And she dies off screen.
She dies off screen.
Fucking.
Actually, no, she gets killed on screen.
Oh.
You get to see like 2 of the Katsuki, Hidan and Kakuzu, who is the guy with hair who shoots elemental things, and the immortal with the scythe. Do you remember those 2?
I do remember those 2.
You get to see them go to work in one of the fillers and just fucking wreck her. She never stood a chance. Naruto, who is...
Because they didn't know they were being hunted down, did they?
No. Ino is at 2%, Naruto is at 1, Itachi is at 1, Shikamaru is at 1, Tenten is at 1, and Kuna, I don't know if you know who Kuna is.
No.
She is Hinata's sensei.
Oh, okay.
She's got the red eyes,
Yeah.
and she was Asuma's something before she had his kid. They never actually go into what their relationship is.
They never go into what their relationship is.
Yeah, because Asuma died when he was pregnant. And that's it for shipping! You sound tired as shit.
Hmm?
You sound
I'm
disappointed.
No, I'm tired. I'm actually just tired as shit.
Okay, but you get excited because we're up to your favourite part.
I'm pretty keen to hear about.
Now, disappointingly, I could barely find any of the fan fictions I used to read because there's 400,000 of them. I did manage to find a few that I have read though, and we got some that are good, some that are not so good.
Okay.
And I've read some ones that are not so good.
Yeah, that's kind of a given.
Because this was like, what? 6 years ago I read these? I was a young, stupid boy.
A stupid young boy.
A young boy. Son of the Kitsune by Sepher Claus. When Naruto's life is in danger at the age of 2, the Kyuubi does the only thing she can, reverse summon.
What?
What would Naruto's life be like if he was raised by the queen of all Kitsune as her daughter? Wait, no, and her daughter, the Kyuubi. Naruhina.
What?
Okay. I think this is before all that plot stuff about the Tailed Beast got revealed that I just told you about.
Yeah.
So they had to make up the Kyuubi's backstory from nothing. Including the fact that they don't know his name is Kurama yet. And I think reverse summoning in Naruto is when you get when you have a summoning contract, you know, with the toads and stuff.
Yeah.
And you go to them instead of bringing them to you.
Okay.
So obviously the Kyuubi reverse summoned to her mom,
Yeah.
and she looks after Naruto now.
Okay.
I think this is just an excuse to have a bunch of kitsune women, like
Like
fox women, like that one League of Legends character.
Yeah. That everybody makes fan
Yeah.
about.
Oh god, I just caught what the title of the next one was. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I didn't read this one. I'm not even gonna let you guess because I think you can already guess that I didn't read this one.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't read it, did you?
I don't think I would read this one, and I don't think you should either because it's only 2 chapters long and probably hasn't ended. It was last updated in 2011.
It just sounds like a weird time.
Sounds like a shitty time.
Someone wanted Fox Girls, and they made a story about Fox Girls.
Hey man, it's fine. U.S. Marine Naruto by X10, a Shadow Fox.
Okay.
What if the Fox attack? Naruto was sent to our world and learned to be a U.S. Marine. Lemon scenes, friendship, family, U.S. military weapons. Status abandoned. If any of you want this story, go for it. Abandoned. Anyone can go on with it.
Okay.
What do you think this story is about?
Well, judging by that, sent to our universe, becomes a U.S. Marine, gets really good with guns. Is like, oh, he's so amazing, kind of shit.
I wonder why there was never that moment. Wait, no, there was that. Okay.
What? What?
I was about to say there was never that moment in Naruto where someone just pulls out a gun, but then I realized in Boruto it's the guy with a machine gun.
Okay.
He just pulls out a machine gun. And he's like the Terminator too, because he's like half robot. Oh, it's awful. Boruto's awful.
Is Boruto I'm just gonna go on a tangent here. Boruto, do they introduce like robot shit and like weapons, like actual like?
Yeah, there's got like robot arms and shit. There's like a robot. There's guns. There's like a laser sword.
The fuck?
Yeah. Turns out when the ninjas aren't fighting each other, they can just put all their time... Because there's electricity in Naruto, remember?
Yeah, there is.
There's like TVs and cars. Remember,
there
are films with cameras. Remember? There was an entire movie about that.
I don't remember cars.
There are trains. There's a tram in Boruto. There's a tram in Boruto. Like an electric train.
So they skipped like 3
There's
generations.
skyscrapers in Boruto.
They skipped like 3 generations of technology.
No, because they had electricity in the original Naruto. So
yeah.
they didn't skip anything. They just couldn't build big because they were too busy fighting each other.
They were too busy at war with each other.
Like, imagine if, like, Data, imagine if you just set off one of his bombs in, like, a skyscraper city. It's like, well, shit, we can't build big because everyone's dying too quickly.
Yeah.
So I guess with, like, 10 years without war, everything just goes out of whack crazy. Big, quick.
Because everybody's like, well, no, at war, we can build these things that won't get destroyed, hopefully.
I mean, we have magic powers to get rid of all our health problems, so I guess we can just continue to exist forever.
Yeah, I know, right?
This feels like the Fairy Tail episode all over again.
It does.
Where it just gets sad.
It does. Well, I reckon you didn't read this one.
No, I didn't. Why would I read this one?
No, you have a passionate love for the US military.
Yeah, me, the Aussie, has something of a patriotic love for the US military.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Blast to the Past by Golden Goddess 12199.
Golden Goddess.
Golden Goddess. Kurama accidentally sent himself into the past during the 4th Great Ninja War.
Wait, who?
Kurama. The fox.
Yeah.
Kurama sends himself to the past, okay? And now he's stuck inside Kushina with no idea what he's doing. Who is Naruto's mum, because he used to help the Naruto Fox. All he knows is that Naruto must be born. He only has to wait for his precious little blonde idiot. Besides, it can't be that bad, can it? Can it? Read and find out. Mina Kishi and Sasu Fem Naruto. Female Sasuke. Time travel. Out of character. What's so funny, Peter?
Just fucking... He must be born.
It's like the Terminator where John Connor.
Yeah.
No, but like where Reese, whatever the hell his name is, goes back to the past. It's like, you John Connor must exist and you must continue to live. Oh. Did I read this one?
Yes.
Yeah, I did read this one. This one's funny.
He must be born.
It's like, so like Karama comes back to the past and he's just really confused for a while, and then he realizes, shit, well, I came back in an awkward time because she's already used to me, so I can't convince her I'm a good guy. So I guess we're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
And then he solves all the problems before they begin.
Wow.
Because he's cheating. Because in stories
He's cheating, yeah.
He's cheating.
So wait, do they live in this storyline then, or no?
Yes, they do. Don't look at the thing.
I can barely see it, Brody.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The story of the 10-tailed wolf by the Engulfing Silence. That's the author. Engulfing Silence.
Okay, I thought that was a part of
No. There are so many things that we as humans are unaware of, or lack in understanding. The Byuji are one of these things, which is the tailed beast.
Yeah.
Follow the journey of Naruto Uzumaki as he befriends the yokai, and that was sealed inside of him, and she helps him grow stronger. FemQB. This was also before they knew. This was in 2011, so this is before they knew his name.
Okay.
This one also has a cover. I apologize that the head's a bit cut off. And it's just a Photoshop of a fox with 9 tails. A random character from a Japanese
that
RPG.
has red hair.
That has red hair, who I assume is the female QB.
Yeah.
And someone's fan art of adult Naruto.
Yeah.
But you can't see because their heads are cut off. It's amazing.
Yeah, from like the...
And in like standard font, 10-tailed wolf.
10-tailed. But it's a fox.
No, man, they're probably fight the 10-tailed wolf.
Oh, as like an OC.
Yeah, OC tailed beast. Did I read this one?
Yes.
No.
No, damn.
I told you before I didn't read many of these because I couldn't find all the ones I read.
True.
So, yeah. It sounds okay. It has 36 chapters, 5,000 favorites. So if you want to check it out,
So apparently
go check
it's
it out.
decent.
It's decent. It was last updated in 2017.
That's actually pretty...
6 years for 36 chapters. No,
is it completed? Or...
it doesn't say it's finished.
Okay.
It's also rated M, so there's probably sex.
There's probably sex between fox and man.
No, he has a human form. She.
Yeah, fox still...
No, it's fine.
Probably a kink they have.
It's fine. It's, as I said, as we talked about before, if dragons turning into women makes it okay, then the fox is the same thing.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Naruto, Shinobi Institute of Performance Analysis.
Sorry?
Shinobi Institute of Performance Analysis.
Okay.
By Max Fick. Not every idea Orochimaru ever had was a bad. I don't know. That guy is like the Voldemort of Naruto. Remember
Yeah.
Orochimaru? He's literally snake powers.
I remember
Obsessed with being immortal.
I remember that.
And he's still not dead.
Yep. Is he dead in Boruto?
No.
What the fuck? What?
He came back.
What the fuck?
He died like 3 times and he came back every single time.
I think it's more of the the people behind Naruto and Boruto just fucking like...
No, Kishimoto brought him back in the final arc.
Really?
He's just alive.
He's
He's reformed. He's a good guy now.
Wait, what? What?
He's a good guy now.
Bullshit!
No.
Has he figured, oh wait, the best way to be immortal is not
you know what
murder
happened
people?
was, he came back alive and saw that Naruto and Sasuke are like gods now, and he was like, fuck this shit, I'm not even gonna try.
Wait, really?
I'm just gonna research in my own little corner and hope they don't notice me.
Really?
That's what he's doing.
So he's like, let's do the murder stuff because they can just murder me faster.
He's over with that. Now he's had a kid.
What?
That's who Mitsuki is.
Okay.
The little white-haired boy that you see from all the trailers.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
who Mitsuki is. He's
Oh.
Orochimaru's son.
Oh.
We don't know if Orochimaru is the mum or the dad though,
Oh, because
he switches bodies.
yeah, he's both.
He's probably most likely a test tube baby. But getting back on topic, not every idea Orochimaru ever had was bad. When one of his mothballed programs gets refreshed by the third, how will the world change for Team 7 when they're given brutally honest evaluations of their skills, personalities, and potentials? With this knowledge laid bare before them and their sensei, what do they do now that... Oh, give me a second. And their sensei, what do they do and how do they grow? What do they do and how do they grow? Straight/non-yaoi. So it's specified that there's no yaoi in this.
Okay.
Did I read this one?
Yes.
Yeah, I did read this one. It was very interesting. There was like a point of the chapter where Sasuke gets a psych evaluation and they realize, oh crap, the kid's crazy. He is obsessed with killing his bad brother so badly that we might need to step in and stop him before he goes off the deep end. And then it's revealed that in this universe, Sasuke's already killed someone.
What?
He's murdered one of his colleagues. He's murdered one of his schoolmates who wouldn't leave him alone because he found her irritating. So yeah, the Sasuke in this universe is fucking crazy.
It's just crazy.
But they can't stop him from being a ninja because he's an Uchiha and he's like a valued asset. So they have to rein him in.
Wow.
And then Sakura learns about this and she gets over her crush on Sasuke because she knows, oh wait, he'll kill me.
That sounds like the Twin Exorcist thing. With the current manga.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
It's good.
Okay, sure.
It's good.
Oh.
It's a lot of fighting demons.
We got the last one here. Which is probably good because we're almost coming up in an hour. Last one. Uchibi Sasuke.
Uchibi Sasuke.
Yeah, Uchibi, like Uchibi. Like
Like his-
Uchiha.
like his-
Uchiha Uchibi.
Like tiny?
Like a chibi, like a cute thing.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining.
By Lana 6. It's a crack fic.
It's a crack pick.
That's what it says. First thing, crack fic. AU. The third Hokage granted Itachi Uchiha's request to spare the Uchiha children. Because you know why Itachi killed all the Uchiha, right?
I don't...
Because they were planning a coup d'etat.
Oh, no, yeah.
They were planning a coup d'etat, so they ordered him to just kill them all. Okay. So that's about that thing again. Now that we've established what that is, the third Hokage granted Itachi Uchiha's request to spare the Uchiha children, only realizing too late that they're all horrible devil children. Literally, which may be why Naruto fits right in with them with the rest of the monsters. Sasuke's too busy raising to brood.
Wait, what? Sasuke's too busy...
He's too busy raising all the other kids that Itachi didn't kill because he's the oldest, technically.
Ah.
So he's too busy raising kids to brood.
I didn't realize that.
So this is like emotionally balanced Sasuke.
Sasuke that isn't unhinged and dumb and just confusing.
No, he's like, oh, I don't have time to worry about Itachi. I've got to look after these kiddos.
Yeah.
Did I read this one?
No.
Yes, I did.
Oh, damn.
This story is amazing.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
There's literally a moment in this series where, you know where Itachi goes after Naruto?
Yeah.
They get in the hotel. Sasuke shows up and you go like, oh yeah, here comes the canon moment. I've seen this a million times before. And he goes like, so Naruto, are you alright? He just runs over and knows Itachi completely. It's like, oh my god, this is perfect. This is the Sasuke I wanted. There's also a scene where they reveal that all the Uchihas are descended from demons, and that's how they get their Sharingan. That's not canon.
I was gonna say, didn't
But, yeah. This was made in 2012, by the way. It was updated this year, in January.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, I really like the story.
So the person's like updating every bit and piece, every bit. I'm guessing.
It's revealed in this story that Naruto doesn't actually know what boobs look like. He just makes the fog and it covers up nippleless boobs. Which is kind of funny because that gives an excuse for the fog because he doesn't know what's under there.
That's funny. Because yeah, he's still a kid, so he's like, I don't actually know what it looks like.
And Sasuke at one point decides that Naruto can never leave me because he's the perfect mom for all these brats.
Wait, Sasuke?
It's like when they're kids, like Sasuke's obviously still the best Naruto training, the ninja training. And Naruto still doesn't like him that much, so he follows him home, and then he meets all the Sasuke children, Itachi children. No, not Uchiha children.
Yes.
And he goes like, yeah, kids that don't hate me. I'm going to hang out here for the rest of my days now. And it's like, and then Sasuke realizes, oh, he's actually a good influence on both. They're good influences on each other. And it's like, yeah, okay, you can stay because the kids need a mom.
The kids need a mom.
And that's the entire plot of this story.
That's pretty funny.
I love this story.
That's actually legitimately good.
And that's it. Now we're moving on to fun facts. On the website fanfiction.net, there are a total of over 400,000 stories of Naruto fanfictions, making it the most popular anime to write about on the site.
That doesn't surprise me.
Just over top Hetalia, Axis powers. Do you know what that is?
I do. Where each character is a
Explain
different.
to people at home what that is.
It's an anime. I don't know if it's a manga or not, but it's an anime.
Yeah, it's a manga.
It's a manga.
I read some of it.
Yeah, it's an anime about these different characters that are basically the countries of the world. So there's a country for Italy. There's a person who's Italia.
Yeah.
Which is about the main
It was the son
character.
of Roman Empire.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good joke, honestly.
Yeah, it's all references to like history and stuff. There's like Germany, there's England, there's imagine all the countries,
And
but
who
the
does
people.
the story focus on, Peter?
Italia.
No,
Italy,
it focuses on the Axis powers.
Does it?
Germany,
I didn't know about that.
Japan, and Italy. Those are the three main characters. But it's okay, it's after the World War II.
That's funny to hear about though.
It's after World War II, so it's fine.
That's funny to hear about though. It's like let's focus on these.
Yeah, because Japan was a part of the
Yeah,
Axis.
yeah.
The Axis powers. Oh.
That's funny.
Overall, it is the second most written about franchise on the site, toppled only by Harry Potter. Naruto is most likely to cross over with which franchise? What do you think's the most popular it can cross over with?
One Piece?
Nope.
No.
It's not anime.
Oh, okay. I don't know then. That was my guess.
Okay, so it's not One Piece, it's Harry Potter.
Okay.
18%. And then
It's not that high.
And that's followed by Bleach, which is 17%.
Oh, so just between Bleach and Harry Potter.
And then it's followed by High School DxD.
Really?
Yeah. You know that
Yes, I watched a season of it and I hated it, 14%. So I stopped.
And then it's Fairy Tail at 12%. Inuyasha at 11%.
Oh, okay.
Then it's One Piece, 7%.
I don't know. I feel like the ability.
One Piece is not popular for fanfiction, relative to Naruto and Bleach.
Okay, relative to Naruto and Bleach. I was gonna say because I feel like the Love Pals and Naruto would be cool to see against. I don't know, some characters in One Piece. Some.
Yeah. And then it's Dragon Ball Z at 6%. Pokemon at 5%. Ruby. You know,
yeah,
that
Ruby.
3D animated model thing.
This would be the day.
5%. And the last one, you're never gonna get this. You're never gonna guess this one. Percy Jackson and the Olympians at 4%.
Why?
See, that's the sole reason why I know what happens in Percy Jackson. Because I read Naruto crossover fanfiction. We'll be talking about that eventually.
Yep, we will.
That's a fun time.
It'll be a fun time for you.
It's fun because I can explain my limited knowledge and how I know.
And then I can explain my less limited but still limited knowledge.
The most favoured story on fanfiction.net about Naruto is titled Team 8 by S. Khan.
Okay.
It's literally, it's like a Star Wars name. It's like an S-Tar-Khan. That's a Star Wars name.
Like a planet.
That's a Star Wars name. And its description reads, what if Naruto had been selected for a different team? What if he had had a different mentor? What would be who would have guessed the consequences would be so large? I've read this one.
Is that good?
It's okay.
It's okay.
He ends up on Hinata's team replacing Kiba.
Oh, okay.
So he's got Shino there, who is a much better friend than Sasuke ever would be. And yeah.
Does he have another love interest besides?
No, it's Hinata.
Huh?
No, it's Hinata. Him and Hinata.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
It was made in 2006.
I would like to read that at some point because I'm kind of interested now.
That's like a point of time. That's like all before the crazy plot
I know.
bullshit happened.
I know. That's why I want to read it because I don't want to deal with that
It
crazy
was
plot
updated in
bullshit.
2015.
Huh.
9 years. No, you gotta just admire some of these fan fiction writers, don't you think? To work on the same project for 9 years.
It's a passion project. That's just it. Passion project.
And it only has 24 chapters.
I'll still read it.
24 chapters over 9 years. If you followed
Oof.
the story, you'd be really annoyed.
Oh yeah, you'd be so pissed. Especially if you loved it or like really liked it.
Yeah. What's the most favorited on Naruto fanfiction?
People
on the
must
site?
really like it and just
People must really like it.
yeah.
Who is the most popular Naruto character in fanfiction, Peter?
I feel like Sasuke.
It's Sasuke, 23%, followed by Naruto, 22%, Sakura, 16%, Hinata at 9%, Kakashi at 4%, Nenji at 3%, Gaara at 3%, and then everybody else is 1 or 2%. Wait, no, Itachi is 4%. 10, Shikamaru, Deidara, Ino, Temari, blah, 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 blah. It's all the same characters, plus Aruka. Plus Aruka. Remember Aruka?
No.
No,
You probably told me.
Naruto's mentor from the start of the series. How do you not remember?
I don't remember.
There's the pineapple haircut, the scar across
I remember.
his nose.
No, I remember what he looks like. I just didn't remember his name. He was nice.
And that's it. I'm only going to end on this closing statement. This is canon. What I'm about to say is actual canon explanation for how Sakura and Sasuke had their child.
Okay.
Kishimoto revealed this in an interview.
I'm gonna hate this, aren't I?
Kishimoto revealed in an interview that while Sasuke was traveling, Sakura kept chasing after him and pestering him until he agreed to be with her.
You're fucking with me.
No, this is real.
That is the dumbest.
No, I'm not done yet. It wasn't in his intentions, but it's an example of what that persistence is the key. It wasn't his intentions to do so, but persistence is the key.
So
Sakura's persistence impressed him enough to have sex with her.
that's dumb. That's so fucking dumb.
He also said that they traveled together for several years, which is when she ended up getting pregnant, and they ended up getting married before they returned to Konoha.
The shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's like saying, okay, if a girl just or a guy says no, keep following them and asking them that same question
This is canon.
for the next X amount of years until they finally say yes on you.
No, it's awful.
That's so dumb.
So, Peter, what did you think of Naruto fanfiction?
Dumb.
What do you think of Naruto as a whole?
I like the first season. I hate the rest.
That sounds like to be the general opinion.
I mean, I can't. To be honest, it's kind of biased. Since
I think
I've
everyone
only,
can tell my opinions based on how I acted throughout this.
to be perfectly
entire
honest,
thing.
though, my hate for Shippum's a little bit biased simply because I haven't what I've watched is a small amount of it compared to the shit tons of episodes and chapters.
Yeah, but you don't have to read it because it's awful.
I don't like it. I don't like the end shipping. It really grinds my gears. It really pisses me off.
Naruto is cool, but that is balanced out by Sakura and Sasuke,
Yeah,
which is awful.
which is awful.
So next episode will be a crossover episode. We'll be discussing 2 franchises, 2 of which we've already discovered. See if you can guess in the comments, if there are any comments. If you enjoyed the video, please like to show your support. And I might be uploading something else a bit special for something else that we've already discussed.
Yep, something special.
Something special.
Something good.
Peter, do you want to say anything? Closing statements?
Sure. Fuck Sakura X Sasuke. And yeah, that's it. See yous.
Okay. Goodbye.